Hey, good morning everyone. Rob here for Southwest Florida Television. Happy Saturday. 75 degrees. 75 degrees right now. A little breeze blowing. Feels really nice. A little lower humidity, which is really nice. Still expecting today's high to get up around 90. But if you look really close, if you squint your eyes, you'll see a little white dot, little white sliver there of a moon in the top center of the screen. Just the tiniest piece of a crescent moon there, right in the top center of the screen. Some pretty heavy clouds over there on the horizon. It's probably going to block a lot of the sun coming up this morning there. We'll see what happens. The sun's rising over here on the right. You can see you're getting a little color over there. But it's pretty dark out here. Pretty dark. I hear some fish jumping out there in the water. Curious to see what this water looks like when the sun comes up. If we have any discoloration from the red tide. We're definitely dealing with red tide. No doubt about that. How much is the question? Good morning. Tide is going right now. I didn't check the tide charts. Not seeing much movement actually in the pass at all. Maybe right in between tides. Maybe going out. Maybe still going out. But I do see fish swimming along the edge here, along the shoreline. And I hear them jumping out there. I think I heard a dolphin. Too dark to see out here with it to show you anything in the water. It was either a dolphin expelling air out of its blowhole or one of the fishermen's lines going into the water, one of the sinkers. Quiet up here though. A handful of fishermen, not a lot of birds yet. Can you see the moon up there? Right up there. That little dot. Well, there is a lot of fish jumping here. I don't know if they're mullet, ladyfish. Something's chasing them. all right down in here, but like I said, it's pretty dark still. Might be able to see them if they jump here. Right where all this water's swirling around. Did you see it jump over in the corner there? Ooh, looks like a mullet. It's really jumping. Wow, there's just one red cloud over there. That is pretty. It is such an intense red. See it over there? Just above the trees. Look at that. Look at that. That is a deep, deep orange, almost red. Look at that. Wow. Actually getting a couple streaks over there in the sky. We might get a little color this morning. Who knows? Those clouds are really thick though over there on the eastern horizon. Hit that share button if you're liking what you're seeing. Looks like everybody's sleeping in this morning. No signs of Pinky out here this morning. I don't see any birds on the other side of the pass here over at Barefoot Beach. Just a couple here. Just a few birds along here. Yeah, those reds have disappeared. Those deep oranges already disappeared. There's a great blue heron flying in. A couple of them. Not a whole lot of color this morning. Not seeing any ospreys flying around either this morning. Not seeing any ospreys circling around the pass yet. I have seen a few boats heading out already. I hear an osprey. Well, the water's not looking bad here. I was thinking it might be a nasty brownish red color. It's not looking too bad. We'll see how it looks as we make our way down the beach this morning. We do have low to moderate red tide according to the maps. There's 3 different maps you can look at, and each one's a little different. I like to look at the one from FWC. I've shared links to that quite a few times. Just a very, very pale yellow in the sky this morning. Very faint. Yeah, Kimmy, that's usually the way it is when we live so close. It seems so far. The people that travel from all over the country, they go to the beach, and us folks that just live minutes from the beach never take advantage of it. That's always the case. Getting a little pink up there, just a little touch of pink in the clouds. Some pink over my head here, over top of me, just a little. There's a pelican hanging out here. Right, this little inlet here, this little cut here. See it up there? The dark blob in the water. There he goes. He must have heard me mention him. Looks like the tide is going out still. Looks like the current is still going out in the pass. There's a couple little clumps of seaweed. You just got to watch them. See how they're moving to the left. Very, very slow. Sometimes they go flying by. This current gets really strong here at times. It's pretty slow right now. Well, the colors are starting to disappear, starting to fade out. Our next little blast of color is going to be when the sun comes up. If we see it come up over those trees. No signs of the great Captain Roy yet. A walk along the beach here, just around the corner. I really didn't see any signs of any dead fish up here. They're catching fish. Somebody just caught a mackerel. There's an osprey coming overhead here. There's one of our ospreys. Little pink out there. No signs of Roy yet. Well, the water's not looking bad. Might have a little brownish color to it. Might have a little brownish red color there. Don't see any dead fish though. Don't see any dead fish along here. Obviously there's live ones out there. The pelican just pounced on one of them. Up here by the pass is not a good place to judge the color of the water because when the tide's going out, it's always brown. It's always brown up here. The water coming out of the river. And it kind of hooks around and comes back onto the shore here. We'll get a better idea as we go a little further south. That pelican's out there. He sees something. He's chasing the fish around. Morning, Mike. Good morning. I don't know where Roy is. I don't know where our buddy Roy is at. Well, here comes a bunch of pelicans. Or no, or ibis. White ibis. White ibises. Oh, turned around. Maybe we'll see them down the beach. A big flock of them there. Maybe we'll see them down the beach. That wind looks like it's still coming from the northeast. The flags are just blowing here every once in a while. They said it was supposed to be coming from the south. But not here. Not here. There's Dan, Ranger Dan. How's it going? Yep. How's it going today? How's everything looking?
It's great. I love it here so much.
Do you? How long have you been here now?
It's like
2 months already? Man, time flies. It is awesome. I mean, there's a little red tide out here, but we were so lucky. Right here, it seems it's kind of bad to the north, really bad to the south.
Yeah, I was just talking to some guys catching bait fish,
Uh-huh.
and they said, the other day they weren't on the top, but today they're doing really well.
Yeah.
And they're catching much better. So, stuff, with the wind going this way, I'm hoping this stuff will kind of move on.
Yep, I think it. I hope, keeping our fingers crossed.
Right, yeah.
It's a natural thing, but
Yeah.
I can't. It just goes live. You can whisper it. You can say it. Which one? I haven't seen him today yet.
I want to know when he's around and when he's fishing and looking for food.
That might be. Nope.
They usually have habits.
I'll see him on that tree. Then I see him like right before sunrise. I'll see him there.
That tree.
Yeah. Then he disappears. He circles around. Could be him right over there. There's no, that's a gull. There's, is it? Yeah. There's 3 of them here. One sits on that marker sometimes over across the pass, especially after he catches a fish. But if the one over there, he usually goes there. Yeah. Now, are they going to try and get it and take it off?
I would do that on my own.
I'll keep an eye out for them. That one didn't have any on it though. Is that a? Yeah, that's an osprey. There's 2 or 3 usually. That's one over there for sure. I'll keep an eye out. I'll let you know. Nice. Yeah. Very cool.
Thank you.
Oh, I don't know. If you see a drone later, it might be me. It might be my drone.
It's extremely illegal.
No, I got a permit to fly it here. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm the only one that can fly one here.
All right.
I want to see what it looks like out in the water.
Right.
Yeah. No, they actually have it up in the Terrence has it up in his office. Yeah. 'Cause I took some drone shots right before the red tide came. It was like perfect timing to show the beach. Yeah, I'll keep an eye out and I'll try to guesstimate the times.
Appreciate it.
Have a good one, Dan. Still not seeing Roy out here. Still not seeing Roy. Well, there goes those ibises again. Up, they're flying over to the other side of the pass. Up, they're going over to Barefoot Beach. It's pretty dark out here. As you can see, there's a thick wall of clouds on the horizon. They're kind of blocking the sun from us. But we'll start walking. I think I'm going to start walking down the beach. Start making my walk south. See what that water looks like as we go down the beach. I want to thank everybody for tuning in this morning. Thanks for being a friend, a supporter, a follower. Hit that share button. Saturday morning, we should have some more people on here with us. So far, I have not gotten a whiff of the red tide. It is out here. In what concentrations, I don't know. Each map has a little different opinion. Somewhere between low and moderate out here. But as you know, that red tide, it just comes in pockets. So we could have a big heavy pocket of it and then a couple hundred yards down the beach, nothing. So it all depends on where you are. Here's our boardwalk. The boardwalk has been reopened here. They added some new steps to it. Last weekend, the beach kind of got washed away up here. You can see the erosion, how much beach we lost here. That water came right up to the dunes. These were the effects of a tropical storm. A tropical storm all the way up in the panhandle of Florida. And it had an effect on us all the way down here, the south end of Florida. So that's a good amount of erosion right there. Good morning. How you doing today? How's the fishing?
Well, I've got 3 snooks so far.
3 snook. Nice. How big were they?
Not that awful big.
Well, that still put up a good little fight, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks a little brown here, the water.
Yep.
It's got a little discoloration.
Yesterday it was a little bit clearer.
Was it yesterday?
Yeah.
We've still been pretty fortunate right here compared to down to the south. It was really bad. I mean, the beach was lined with dead fish down by Doctor's Pass.
Okay.
Real bad.
I know yesterday somebody said that the water down at parking lot 1 and 2 was very discolored.
Yep. Yeah, it was real bad down in 1. The day before I was down there, and it looked like iced tea. It looked like somebody just poured iced tea all out in the water. But other than that, you got to take the good with the bad, unfortunately.
Yeah. Roy should be showing up out here shortly.
Yeah, I don't know where he is. He's running.
He was here yesterday at about 7:30, quarter to 8.
Oh, okay. He seems to be getting later and later.
Yeah, I remember when it used to be out here. He'd be out here dark with me.
Yeah, he'd be out here, get down on his knees.
You guys never did catch the meteor shower there last year. We used it every day when I was...
Yeah, that would have been sweet. Well, we just had one.
Did we?
Yeah, we just had, what was it? Some kind of meteor shower, and I think it was Halley's Comet.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I forgot. By 9:30, I'm done anyway. Have a great day. Good luck. Well, he caught 3 snook earlier. That's a good sign. The snooker's still out here running. Now, where's Roy running? We got to find our buddy Roy. Gonna catch him back here on the path. I want to go back on the nature trail and show you something here. I don't want to miss Roy. I saw a couple birds sitting over there. What did I see over there? This is a couple of our little feathered friends. Yep. Little snowy egret sitting there on top of the dead tree. One of our beautiful little snowy egrets. Great little screenshot there. That's rain out there in the Gulf. That is rain. Hi, Elsie. Did you see Roy?
No, I haven't.
Okay. How are you today? Good, good. You hear him singing? He's walking up here singing. Coming up the trail. Here comes Peter Cottontail. Hopping along the beach trail. She said I thought I heard him singing. Let's see if he's around the corner here. All right. Did he say there's Elsie or there's a dolphin? Oh, has he got a little entourage? Or is coming up with his entourage? He's got a little entourage. Good morning. I thought I heard some kind of noise.
I don't know if you've ever met Michaela.
Michaela, hi Michaela. Nice to meet you. Hi, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Look at the smile on Roy's face. Oh man,
And they
you're
just
lucky.
sang a song. Her husband just sang "Oh, What a Beautiful Morning" in Germany with it.
Oh
and
wow.
sent it to her, and they just sang it back and sent it back to her husband. So cute.
Oh, how sweet.
Yeah.
It is a beautiful one.
Beautiful day.
Oh,
I
sweet.
got a wonderful feeling. Everything's going my way.
Ah.
Oh, what a beautiful day.
Oh boy. Good job, good job, good job. Yeah. We heard you coming. We saw the birds taking flight. We knew you were. Yeah, you got your whistle?
I got my whistle.
All right. I didn't see any dolphins yet.
No.
But if you see one, you get that whistle out.
Yesterday morning.
Yeah.
You weren't here at all.
Yeah, I had some things to do. See you, Else.
Yeah, see you, Elsie.
Okay.
Have a good day.
So you gonna stick around today?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Oh, sure.
It's kind of not much color up there this morning.
I didn't miss much, huh?
Not this morning.
In this morning.
No problems. You're allowed to
Said,
do it.
Cindy, I was waiting at the gate for you for a half hour. I said you.
He
were
said
not.
that. Yeah, he tries that one on me once in a while. He's full of it.
Yeah, he is.
Well, you guys enjoy. I'll see you a little bit later.
Yeah,
All right.
later,
I'll see you on the way back.
Good.
All right. Nice. Oh, Roy is one happy camper now. He's in good hands. He is in good hands. Singing away. Singing away. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Sweet, sweet. Well, I want to come over on the boardwalk here. Take a little detour from the beach. I have not. Oh, there's our ospreys sitting up there in the pine tree. There is our osprey perched up there. Perched out there, peeking out into the Gulf. One of our ospreys. I've been seeing at least 3 different ospreys here in the morning. Up at the north end here. There's several that are over on the other side of the pass, down at the end there, that live at Barefoot Beach. There's actually one osprey nest. If you want to get a good look at an osprey, you go to Barefoot Beach, go all the way down to the end of parking lot 3, and they actually have a nest right out in the parking lot where you can get a really up close look at them. Some great pictures of them too. They put a box up there on a pole, and the ospreys built their nest in it. That's Barefoot Beach, parking lot 3 at Barefoot Beach, not Del nor Wiggins. If you want to see those ospreys up pretty darn close. I'm pretty sure they're still there. They've been there for as long as I can remember. This one, it's not so close. This one's all the way up there. We're right up in there. Some no-see-ums chewing on my legs here. Hopefully we're not going to get rained on. Hopefully we're not going to get rained on. But I want to go down the boardwalk here, the newly reopened boardwalk where the observation tower used to be. They got rid of the observation tower here. It got damaged in the hurricane in 2017 and had been closed ever since. But I'm gonna This is the pavilion. There's a great pavilion here. You can rent this out for parties. Great little covered pavilion. It's got electric. Great place for parties. But I want to go down. If you were to go straight here, this takes you out to Wiggins Pass. This is how I come out to the beach in the mornings, how I've been coming out right now. Right where you see that lady walking. All the way down at the end is Wiggins Pass. But here, I'm going to take a right. This has all been redone, this boardwalk here. You walk through here. This is up at the north end of parking lot 5. But there's little plaques, tells you what kind of vegetation you're looking at. The sea grapes. See right there, you've heard me say this before about the sea grapes. Making jelly and wine, sea grape jam, sea grape wine. But the sea grapes are those trees we see all along the beach with these big round leaves, the great big round leaves, and then they look like pods of grapes, the seeds. The sea grapes. A lot of birds eat the sea grape seeds. But I have not, this is the first time I've been down here since they reopened it. Pressure cleaned the walk here. Lichens. I don't see the lichens. It says there's lichens. Oh, there's some over there. The lichens. If you look over here, you can see some of them at the base of the tree. See them down there? The lichens. That green patchy stuff over there. Some more down here on the base of this tree. What's behind me here? Is this coffee? Yeah, the wild coffee. You see a lot of this in Southwest Florida on some of our islands and in the wetlands. The hammocks, the wild coffee. And here you can see some of the wild coffee beans right here. Wild coffee. Yes, you can make coffee out of that. Wild coffee. There's a lot of it here too. This is all wild coffee here. All this back in here. And we come around the corner. What do we have over here? What is this? This just tells you about the food chain, what you'll find in our hammocks, about how the animals eat it, the hierarchy of feeding. The bobcat eats the snake, that eats the frog, that eats the grasshopper, that eats the leaf. Everything's linked together in the food chain. Now here, back in the old days, you would make a left and you would have seen our observation tower. And there is nothing left of our observation tower. That's where the old observation tower used to be. The problem with the observation tower was, well, it got damaged by Hurricane Irma. but you didn't get much higher than the tops of the trees. You really couldn't observe anything from the observation tower. So it really wasn't serving much of a purpose. It was fun to just go up there and look around, try to see something. You could see some of the condos and things, the tops of the condos, but you couldn't see the beach from up there. And they had talked about adding another level to it, but I think it was just too costly to do that. So I don't know what they're going to do there now. Let Mother Nature reclaim that site. Yeah, we are part of the food chain. Somewhat. Let's see, what is this? This is talks about the mangrove habitats here, the mangroves. We should know all about those mangroves. We have red mangroves, black mangroves, white mangroves. The reds are the closest to the water. And you'll see the blacks back here in the hammocks. And the white mangroves are more inland. Very important. Very important for the ecology of our state here, the mangroves. These are the mangroves right here, some of the leaves of them, but they have those, they look like they call it, I think, like a walking tree or something, you know. You have the big roots. If you've ever been out on a boat, you've seen the roots of the mangrove trees. Ferns. I don't see any ferns in here. Said we got some ferns. I know one of our large ferns is the big leather fern. I don't see any ferns in here right now. Oh yeah, I do. There's a couple over here on the left. No, there's not any ferns. I don't see them. Oh well. But then if you just follow this around, it takes you right out to the parking lot, right out to the north end of Area 5 parking lot. The buttonwood tree over here on the right. But it's a nice little walk, just a short little walk. Stop, read the signs, get a little education about some of the fauna here. There's the roots of the mangrove. Remember I was talking about the roots. There's a good look at the roots of the mangrove tree over in there. Let's go back down. Let's go back where we came from. Go back to where we came from and get back out on the beach. I forget what this yellow flower is called. It's kind of neat looking. I don't know what it's called though. Kind of cool looking. But let's move on down the beach. Let's walk over to the beach and get moving down the beach. A little detour this morning. I was curious to see what it looked like back here since the observation tower has been removed. If you enjoy these walks, please tell your friends about Southwest Florida Television. Do come out to the park if you ever make it to Southwest Florida. Always let them know the reason you're here is because you saw it here on Southwest Florida Television. So here, if I make a right, that would take me out to Wiggins Pass. At the end of the walk there is Wiggins Pass. That's where we hang out watching our sunrise. And here I'll make a left. And it'll take me back towards the parking lot. It'll take me by the pavilion in Area 5. Again, a great pavilion to rent for parties. It does have electric. A very popular place in the season. Very popular place. And then here, if you make a right, you go to the beach. Right takes you to the beach. Left takes you around to the showers, bathhouse. Showers over here. This is the premier grill at the park. That's the premier grill up here at the pavilion. This is the best grill in the park right here. I have used this grill many a times. We have rented this place out and had parties ourselves here. But it's great. You got the restrooms right next door there. Restroom and changing facility. Right there. They keep those pretty clean. The showers. It's always a good idea to shower off, rinse off after you get out of the Gulf. Get that salt water off you. We all know there's all kinds of stuff lurking out there, little bacteria and germs. But there is a look inside the pavilion. Lots of picnic tables in there. The one big rule a lot of people don't like here at Del Nor Wiggins is you're not allowed to have alcoholic beverages here. No alcoholic beverages. So I know that puts a damper on a lot of people's parties, but the beautiful surroundings make up for it. And here we are, back at the beach. Back at the beach. So a little behind the scenes this morning. Well, not too bad here. Looks a little brown. The water looks a little brown here. Not getting any strong whiffs of red tide. Not yet this morning. Last night at sunset, I got a couple whiffs of that dirty old red tide. Being so overcast, though, it's hard to tell. But the water does look a little discolored up here. The sun's just starting to come up over the trees. It's coming up later and later. Another week and we turn our clocks back. Next Sunday, a week from tomorrow. Fall back. Fall back an hour. Still beautiful, even though it's overcast. Still a beautiful sight to behold. Not seeing any dead fish yet. A lot of rain out there in the Gulf, a lot of rain. Two guys in a little boat. The sun's just coming up over the trees, hitting the tops of the pine tree there, the tops of the pines. I must have missed Dexter when I was over on the nature trail. Did you just find a shark's tooth? Oh. Oh. A little blue sky up here, a little patch of blue. There's some patches of blue peeking through here and there. It's going to be partly cloudy today. That's a pretty good storm out there. That is a good one. The water really doesn't look that bad here. The further south I get, the further away from the pass. It's not pristine by any means, though. It is not pristine. It's cloudy. The water's definitely cloudy. But it's also dark out here. So it's really hard to gauge the exact color. Is it green? Is it brown? It looks like it has a little reddish brown tint to it. Hard to say. There's the two men in the little boat. Two men in a little boat. Here comes Dexter coming down the beach. Say good morning to Dexter. Hey, if you like what you see here in the mornings, remember tips are always appreciated, always welcomed, always needed. You know how money is, how it goes with money. Everybody needs money. But if you like what you see here and you're feeling generous and you want to send a little something, I do thank you. You can find a link to my PayPal account in the description of this post. And those of you that have sent something, thank you so much. All of you wonderful people out there, Jackie, Bobby, Judy, Jan, Hildy, Astrid. There's so many of you. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. And those of you that are monthly supporters, thank you so much. Thank you so very much. It's because of all you people that I'm able to come out here and do these live feeds. If it wasn't for you, I would not be out here. There is no way my wife would tolerate me being out here as much as I am. She'd have me working in Walmart stocking shelves or something, or slinging burgers at McDonald's. Believe me, I'd much rather be out here than doing that. So if you like these walks, if you enjoy our time together here in the mornings and other times, sometimes in the evenings, please, please, please consider becoming a supporter. That's what it's going to take. I need to get more supporters behind me. Good morning. I know Dexter was coming up behind me somewhere. Good morning, Dexter. How are you doing today?
Fine, thank you. How you doing?
I am doing good, man.
That's good.
Anything exciting?
Nope.
Nothing exciting?
No dolphins today. We saw dolphins yesterday.
Yeah. The day before, I saw a lot of them too. It was active. How,
That's a good sign. They're coming back.
oh, absolutely. So how's the water looking down to the south down there?
It looks just like it. It's clear.
Really?
Yeah, that's
Really?
pretty
It
good.
doesn't have any brown color like
Nope.
it did a few days ago?
No.
Very good to hear. Any dead fish on the beach?
I saw a couple down in Vanderbilt. but just
On
a
Vanderbilt?
couple. Yeah.
All right. Well,
Other
that's a
than
good
that, it's been
report.
nice.
Sound like you got something in your...
Yeah, I know.
It could be. There's stuff in the air here. I mean, no matter what, it's in the air.
It's still there.
I got a good whiff of it last night when I was out here at sunset.
Oh, did you?
Yep.
Yeah.
But the wind still seems to be blowing offshore a little bit, keeping
Yeah, I know,
the
that's
smell away.
I was afraid we're going to get rained on. Looks like it's
I know.
black over there. I don't know if it's coming this way or not.
I think it's coming this way, but it's gonna stay offshore, that one.
Okay.
I think we're gonna be like in a pocket right here. It's gonna be inland and out in the Gulf today,
Okay.
and maybe just a little stray shower going by, but
Yeah,
other than that,
that's good. Oh, yeah. It's nice walking. It's good. Nice.
and even, big storms in the Gulf, that helps break up that algae too, that red
Yeah.
tide, if we have some good rainstorms out there, so that's good.
Yeah, you need that.
Yep. Well, go send some dolphins my way, all right?
Okay.
I'll have to get you one of those whistles.
I know. Good to see you, buddy.
All right.
Okay,
Have a good one. Yep. Take care, Dexter. Yeah, everybody out here on the beach, we should all have a dolphin whistle and everybody blow them at once. Wouldn't that be something? Maybe we might break some windows in the condos around here. You never know. Well, that was good news from Dexter. He says the water looks just like this all the way down along the beach here at Delnor Wiggins. So that's good. He didn't see any dead fish in the park. He saw a few dead fish down along Vanderbilt Beach. And all that red algae drift that lined our beach here last weekend, they all came in from the storm that was passing by. What the heck was that storm? Was that Dorian that passed us by? Went up into the Panhandle. I forget the name of it already. Or was that, no, that was Nestor. That was Nestor last week. Nestor. But all that red algae drift that was lining our beach a week ago, it's pretty much all disintegrated, rotted away. As you can see here, there's just some little clumps of it, but this is probably some fresh stuff here. But that's what I said. It takes about a week for that stuff to dry up and go away. And as you can see, it's pretty much done that. Just go back and look at my video from last week, and you will see how much red drift algae was on our beach here at the park. Well, there's a dead fish. One dead fish, a ladyfish. One, or catfish. It might be a catfish. I don't know. One fish. I'm not going to freak out over that. Still lots of little shells along here. There's a little cockle, beautiful little cockle shell right down there. Looking up at me, beautiful little cockle. They're kind of a pinkish color on the pinkish brown on the inside, reddish brown. Beautiful though, the little cockle shells. Up close and personal there. The cockles are the ones that have the deep ridges in them. There's a small one. You can find them the size of your hand out here. The cockle shell. I see Roy making his way down with the ladies, making his way back down the beach. I definitely can see kind of a brownish discoloration in the water here. A reddish brown, not horrible. We're definitely dealing with that red tide here. Let's just hope it goes away. Please get out of here. I've seen quite a few little fighting conch shells on the beach too. Quite a few. People will be coming by and scooping them up here shortly as more and more people start showing up, the little fighting conchs. I have not seen any of these, any with conchs in them, since our red tide deal last year. I've not seen any live fighting conchs. Our friend Cindy said she saw one. That's good news. The Florida fighting conchs. I've got a little video of one of those guys. I'm going to see if I can find it and share it later today. A little video footage of a Florida fighting conch. Did you watch my little fish video yesterday? That was just kind of relaxing, a little 4.5 minute video of the little fish swimming around, doing their thing. Oh, here the water is definitely getting darker in color, darker brown. This is area 4. Definitely a darker brown color right here, definitely. Come on, sunlight, come back out. The sun just went behind a cloud. I wanted to see it in full sun here. That's when you can tell the true colors. When it's in the shade and the shadows, it's hard to tell. There comes the sun. Definitely some discoloration in the water here. Definitely. I'm not going to lie about it and tell you the water is beautiful. Am I happy about the red tide being here? Heck no. Am I gonna freak out over it? No. Am I gonna start pointing fingers at people and blame them, say it's their fault? No. We spend so much time blaming others for problems instead of working on solutions to problems. It's kind of a joke. So much time wasted in this country on blaming others. It's just horrible. Than finding, fixes and solutions to the problems. Money wasted in court. Just insane. We do know part of the answers for cleaning our waters, or getting our waters cleaner here. We know some of the solutions. I take that back. We don't have a solution for it yet. But the Lake O discharges, that is a big problem. That is a big problem here in South Florida. We know stopping those would be wonderful, but what do you do with that water? They're working on some solutions as I speak. The red tide, that's a whole nother issue. What can be done to slow down these outbreaks of red tide? Lots of ideas out there. People have ideas. Cutting back on our fertilizers, that's a great idea. All that nitrogen coming off in the runoff from our yards and golf courses down here, golf courses. Huge consumers of fertilizers and pesticides, the golf courses. especially down here in Naples, my lord. Collier County. There are so many golf courses, it's just unbelievable. Everywhere you look, there's a golf course. You fly around here in a little plane, you'll be amazed at how many golf courses there are. Great place to come though if you like golf. But alternative pesticides, alternative fertilizers, that's what we really need to be working on. Here's one of the spots where that red drift algae was really bad. You can see it here. It's kind of along the edge, but it's rotting away, slowly rotting away. It's kind of like walking on a big mattress out here when this stuff rots away. It's all soft and spongy. Well, down here now, the water isn't as brown as it was just behind me. Now it's not as brown. It was there was one little patch there of brown. Now it's much more green than brown here. I see Roy heading back up to his spot under the tree there with the ladies. I'll go chat with him later this morning. He was a happy camper this morning, wasn't he? Boy, he had a big old smile on his face. Singing away. I see Rich and Maria. Rich and Maria coming down the beach. Haven't seen them in a while. I'm going to go just a little further down the beach and turn around and make my way back up. Now later today, provided I can get this video saved, I am going to repost this video, and I'm going to do it in such a manner that you guys can watch it and comment live and chat again with each other. I just think that's one of the big parts of these beach walks, is bringing everybody together here and letting you chat live back and forth. So I'll give you another chance later today to chat again with each other in the replay of this video. That reminds me, anybody that's just tuning in, just watching for the first time, please don't be bashful. Introduce yourself to the group here. Let everyone know where you're watching from. Like I said, the whole idea of these beach walks, well, not the whole idea. One is to just keep you informed on what's happening here at Del Nor Wiggins Pass State Park, but that's how the beach walks actually got started. But now it's a way of bringing people together on social media. Getting everybody together in the mornings while you're having your cup of coffee. Look at that storm. Wow. That is really something out there. Not seeing any lightning out there, though. There's no lightning showing up on the radar. But quite a storm out there. I want to snap off a quick photo while the sun's out here. Bear with me. Get a photo while there's a little sunlight hitting the beach. The sun's just coming in and out from behind the clouds. It's probably going to be like that all day. We got some nice patches of blue there right now. It's Rich and Maria. Rich and Maria. We've gone to Blueberries with them several times. Had our blueberry pancakes with them, Roy and I. Great people. Good morning. How you doing? Good. I know. How you guys doing?
Good.
Well, you were away, weren't you? Oh, nice.
We had company and we were away a couple of
Nice one. Oh, man. Yeah, the water's a little funky, but
Yeah.
it's nothing like it was a year ago. You know, knock on wood.
I didn't see the fish, the hatchlings. I haven't seen any.
Nope. There's some up there at the very end, but not many. Nope.
Pinky's not around.
No Pinky. I don't know where Pinky went. But it's like patches too. Down on Vanderbilt. Well, even down in Area 1 the other day, it was like reddish, really dark reddish brown.
Really?
Yeah, it looked really bad. You can see the little fish. See them jumping out there?
Yeah, that I've seen, but not like a couple of weeks ago. You just had thousands
Yep.
and thousands down the shore. Did you make your way down towards Vanderbilt yet?
No. It's about as far as I get usually in the summertime. Every once in a while I'll start down there. I might go down there and take a look when I'm leaving, just to see what it looks like. It's kind of hard to tell too when the sun's not up to get the true colors of everything. But what was I was standing on a Murex?
Yeah.
I was standing on a Murex shell. Shame on me.
You can have that one.
Oh, you can have it. Oh, it's faded. Leave it here for somebody else. It can be their first Murex. There you go. Did you see Roy?
Yeah, he's with
Cindy and yeah.
Oh, he's in heaven.
Oh, he's in big time. He was singing his heart out when he was walking down the beach this morning with them. Yeah. Yeah, he's gone, and he saw the specialist last week. All they did is put him on aspirin for now. Yeah. So hopefully he'll at least do that, and maybe, I don't know, it won't get worse. Hopefully it'll break the clot up. And
Okay.
but he's a stubborn old guy,
Yes,
as
he
you
is.
know. As you know. I'm surprised. Did he hit you up for some blueberry pancakes? Did he hit you up for any blueberry
We
pancakes?
haven't seen him in a while. We haven't been here in about 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Don't mention it. I think he's in heaven now. 'Cause he has-
Oh, he is. When the ladies are around.
his left
Yep,
is on his
yep.
face,
You
so-
can't get near him. See you guys later. Ugh. You smell that?
Yeah.
Just got a whiff of it. Woo! Just got a whiff of the red tide. Yuck. It definitely seems worse the further south you go here. Definitely. I'm going to start making my way back up the beach. It's beautiful though when you look up there. Isn't that sky gorgeous? That beautiful blue sky. What's left of the red algae drift. The sky is gorgeous. That's a hawk. That was a hawk. I don't know if you saw that big bird fly by. It was a big hawk. I don't know where it went. I lost it in the trees now. It was a huge hawk. Just me snapping off a few photos. Get some photos while that sun is out shining. I was kind of hoping this stuff would blow away and clear up here this morning for a little while. That storm has been out there all morning. Just slowly, slowly, slowly. It looks like it's slowly drifting to the north. There's a huge school of fish here, huge, very hard to see. It's a dark cloud in the water here. Can you see that dark cloud? That's a school of little bait fish just making its way along the shore. Can you see that dark patch in the water? It's like a stripe, a dark black stripe in the water. That's hundreds, probably thousands of little tiny fish just in a little narrow strip swimming up along the beach. It's kind of hard to see in the camera, sorry. Just the angle, but right out in there. It goes right up along the beach here. Ooh, something just chasing after them. They were all jumping out of the water right up here in front of me. Something just went after them. But they are out there, that's for sure. I'm not seeing them washed up dead on the beach. Big school of them out in here now. Just the water's so darn cloudy you can't see them. I've been looking out in the water. There's one, I see one dead fish floating over here. I don't know if we can see him. There's one floating there in the water. I have not seen a lot of dead fish floating in the water. I've only seen a couple dead fish on the beach. I've only gotten a couple whiffs, a couple blasts of that red tide stench. Right now I think the wind's still keeping the stench offshore. Ooh, a little moon shell just washed up on the beach. A little moon shell, a little shark eye, but it doesn't have a very dark eye. It's missing that dark eye. It's got a very light eye in the center there, a little moon shell. One of my favorite shells. The shark eye, the cat's eye, the moon shell. There's a couple buzzards up here on the beach. Two buzzards up on the beach in front of me. Definitely the water changed colors just in the past 100 feet here. There's definitely a pocket of the red tide, most likely discoloring the water here up in towards the north end of Area 4. Definitely a whole different color here. Those buzzards must be eating a dead fish up here or something. Well, Roy's under the trees. I don't see anybody with him. I'll head over there a little later and chat with him and share that conversation with everybody. Give you another chance to chat live with each other. Two of those ugly turkey buzzards, turkey vultures, buzzards. They are ugly looking things. Yep. They just took off. I guess they didn't like me calling them ugly. We don't see them hanging out on the beach too often. Let's see what they are. I'm guessing there must be a dead fish up here or something that they were eating. I don't see it. I don't see any dead fish along here. I don't know what they were doing up here. Just hanging out at the beach, I guess. I guess everybody likes to hang out at the beach. Even the buzzards. The old buzzards. Hey, thanks for watching this morning. Thanks for being a friend, a follower, a supporter. Got a wonderful group of people here watching. Made some really good friends over the years. I'm looking forward to seeing a lot of you on January 19th at our party. I hope that you can make it. We can all meet face to face and have a sing-along with Roy. That's going to be fun. January 19th. And of course, December 20th, Roy's birthday. Now we're going to try and hold off till Sunday to celebrate his birthday. We'll have a little celebration, but a lot of people have to work during the week. And his birthday falls during the week this year. So we're going to have it the following Sunday. We're going to have a little celebration here. And Scott's going to make some of those delicious banana blueberry pancakes of his out here on the beach for everybody. Looking forward to that. My stomach's growling just thinking about them. There's our friend Kevin. How you doing, Kevin? Getting your miles in. Hey, that was kind of nice of the Noah to name that hurricane after you there.
Oh, I know.
Nestor there. That was like,
down here.
yeah, you come down and bam, there's Nestor.
It wasn't that bad.
No. Kevin just moved down here from up north. A new resident to Naples here. Great guy. He's been following along with us. You probably see him on here once in a while. Here's a fun little shell. A fun little shell, one of our turkey wing shells. Kind of obvious why they would call that a turkey wing, huh? The little turkey wing shell. Not much to look at on the inside, but definitely resembles a turkey wing. The turkey wing shell. That's a common shell here along our beach. There's a broken lightning whelk over here. I've seen a lot of broken ones. This is just a sliver of a lightning whelk here. Just a sliver, a slice of a lightning whelk, what's left of it. Last weekend, there was a lot of shells got washed up on the beach as Nestor passed by. Tropical storm Nestor. Look at that blue sky, wow. Hey, if you like what you see here, if you enjoy these morning walks, if you enjoy what I do, tips are always appreciated, believe me. Welcomed, needed, big time needed, and appreciated. I do thank those of you that have sent something. Got some wonderful, wonderful friends out here. If you want to send something, check the description of this post. Also, look at some of our friends there whose businesses and services I recommend. If you can use any of them, at least give them a shot at your business. Fred for used cars up there in Punta Gorda. Good quality used cars. Astrid for real estate. The Inn of Naples, great hotel. The Inn of Naples. The North Naples Country Club, a fun little restaurant. That building was built back in the early 30s. It still retains some of that old Florida charm, the old wooden ceiling and beams. North Naples Country Club, the VFW post in Bonita Springs. Support our veterans, come out, have a meal out there. They're open to the public for meals and bingo. If you like bingo, come out there and win cash at bingo. Every Saturday at 2 p.m. and every Tuesday at 2 p.m. The VFW in Bonita Springs, bingo, open to the public. Just a stone's throw from the Naples-Fort Myers Greyhound track. Well, thanks for watching. I'll post a couple videos later. Give you all a chance to get together and chat again. So stay tuned for those. Maybe I'll make it out here tonight for sunset. See how I feel and how the weather is. If not, I'll see you out here in the morning. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Robb Stan. God bless.